Hello everybody and welcome back to our channel. Today, starting off what will be our weekly live at 5, but we couldn't quite get the live part right today, so we're having to pre-record it, but it will be live, it will be weekly, and you will be able to comment, like, give us some shit in the comments, whatever, get involved. But yeah,
Apart from my mum's banned.
no, your mum's great for comments. Think of the algorithm, Martin. Think of the algorithm.
Oh yeah, mum, comment away.
So yeah, this is also going on our brand new channel. Nobody cares about Dad Reacts. So please, if you are new to the channel, do hit that like, subscribe button, or head over to our main podcast channel, which is simply just for our weekly podcasts. This one is just for us dads chatting shit,
Reacting to shit that's going
reacting
on.
to news that's going on in the world. We will have guests to come and join us to talk on it. But Martin, I thought this week we'd just start me and you.
Well, I mean, one of us is the brains, one is the looks.
Let the audience decide which is which.
One of us looks like an egg. One of us looks like he should be playing a piano in a jazz bar.
Well, yeah, both of us really.
Both, well, yeah. But how are you anyway, buddy? How's life?
I'm good, mate. I'm good. It's well, we've been we haven't been as regular with the Dad React stuff recently, but I think part of that is it seems like every weekend's a bank holiday at the minute.
Oh my word, it's just non-stop, isn't it? I mean, no complaints.
No, that's true.
And we've got another one coming up next month, haven't we? In June.
Yeah.
Queen's Jubilee.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I enjoy bank holidays, but they're also, I think, I enjoy them because they're so sporadic.
Well, I counted the other day that a combination of like me having days, like a day of doing something, and bank holidays, but within 8 weeks, I won't have done a full week's work in 8 weeks.
My word.
4-day weeks.
But yeah, it's just, I enjoy them, but they've just been so close together. It kind of messes up your routine a little bit. And one minute you're like, oh, it's Friday. Next week you're like, what day actually is it? It just throws you off sync. So,
yeah. Well, look, actually, so Martin, look, I wanted to start this week just by mentioning something that I saw earlier today, which is sad news, a bit of sad news. If I was to say to you, does the name Kailia Posey mean anything to you?
I'd love to say yes, but no.
The answer is no. So Kailia Posey is a younger. You will know who she is. I 100% guarantee you will know who she is. I'm going to show you who she is in a moment. But unfortunately, she passed away this week, 16 years old, and committed suicide. So it's a sad story. But you might recognize her as this girl. See the meme? You've never seen that meme?
I don't think so. No.
Mate.
No.
You've never seen that GIF?
No.
Oh, mate. Wow. I've just completely ruined that then. But I'm sure millions of people that watch this video will
just
know.
crawling out from under my rock.
Yeah. I don't know if I can find the actual. I wonder if I can find the actual GIF while we're talking.
So she was 16 and she. Are they given reasons behind her ending her life, bullying?
I think they're sort of talking about the pressure of. I mean, she was on a TV show called Toddlers and Tiaras,
right?
Where she got, she was, I don't want to say famous, but she was on the show, and that GIF has done the rounds for years and years and years. So she's been on that, and she's been in the public life for
such a long time. This is the thing. Like lots of people want to be famous. They want that quick route to success. But when you look at famous people, are they happy? Are they truly happy? I mean, look, let's take the UK and take the show Love Island. Look how many stars come away from that with mental health. I can't remember. Well, Muggy Mike was what he was known as. I can't remember his surname. Good-looking chap.
Yeah.
Good personality. Got the chat. Never, and seemed to do come out of it doing well, but it wasn't happy.
This is the GIF. I don't know if you can see it, and if you're pulling that face.
Yeah, no, actually, I've never seen that one.
So it's like I used to go like, if you've done something wrong, you'd be like, yeah. So yeah, 16 years old, unfortunately, decided that
such a sad age and at such a young age to make such a decision.
Yeah.
And I don't know, what you're like, but at 16, I had a whole lot of life. There's a whole lot of life ahead of you.
100%.
And whilst I understand at times in your life, I mean, I tried to kill myself once, but I look back now and I'm so grateful I didn't, because I've now got 2 beautiful children.
Yeah.
Life is better. It has its ups and downs, but
I bet being in the limelight for at such a young age and little support for people that do have that pressure, like you said, Love Island has been is
massive as a result of it.
Mental health with that, because they're flung into the limelight. It doesn't appear like they're given. I mean, I guess it's different now, but they were at the time they weren't given that much support.
Yeah, and
it's like right now you're celebrity, you now go and live with that.
Yeah, look at all the famous actors and actresses and singers that have overdosed, take drugs. These guys are all searching for happiness, and it appears that being famous doesn't always bring it.
No. Well, look, yeah, I wanted to start with that. So I read that news. I honestly thought you'd have seen the meme, but
no, yeah, sorry.
But no, yeah, but yeah, I guess touching on the first thing. So I wanted to actually, we're set for a heat wave as of tomorrow. Tomorrow, as people are watching this, it'll be the Thursday the 5th.
Is this weather made, or is this Russian nuke made?
Well, that was what I was going to say. So yeah, it is. We are set for a heat wave tomorrow, and it's not, fortunately, from the atomic bombs of Vladimir Putin.
Well, to be fair, I don't think we'd be suffering a heat wave. I think we'd all get a torrential downpour, wouldn't we? In the result of a 500-foot wave.
In nuclear fallout. Yeah, I mean, just touching on what they asked, the story itself, though, it talks about Britain set for 20 degrees scorcher. I'm like, 20 degrees Celsius is not a scorcher. I mean, I'm barely putting flip flops and a vest on at 20 degrees.
I mean, I sweat at like 12 degrees, so
Vlad can sort us out a scorcher.
Yeah, he certainly blinked.
Hey,
have you seen that though?
It's took a turn for the worse, hasn't it? This rhetoric that they're
mate, like, how long have they been at war now? 5-6 weeks?
About two months. Well, it started when I was having my head bashed open in Budapest. So yeah,
Budapest. And now it's getting to the conversations of dropping nukes. What happened? What would like? You've seen the video from the Russian news.
I'll play that in a second.
Yeah,
if I play it now, but it's just it's mad, isn't it? It's like the world was just chill. Everyone's chilling. Everyone's recovering from COVID, and then Russia's like, hold my beer.
Yeah. Like, let's get back to normal. Fuck that shit.
Let's just fuck the world up.
Yeah, but whoever drops that first nuke, it's just not going to stop from there, is it?
No.
Because
it's called MAD, right? Mutually assured destruction.
Yeah.
You're all going to die.
Yeah. Because
let's play this clip from the Russians' state. Oh, I just done at the stream. Here we go. Russian state TV. It's only a minute 25.
После слов Бориса Джонсона об ответном ударе по России. Вообще на британских островах, похоже, заговаривается. Зачем грозить ядерным оружием бескрайней России, сидя на, в общем-то, маленьком острове? Остров столь мал, что лишь одной ракеты «Сармат» достаточно, чтобы его утопить раз и навсегда. Все уже подсчитано.
I'm not sure small island comes into it when we talk about nuclear bombs.
А Англии нет. Раз и навсегда. Зачем заигрываться? Другой вариант – погрузить Британию в морскую пучину российский подводный робот-беспилотник «Посейдон». Он приближается к цели на километровой глубине со скоростью 200 км в час. Нет никакого способа остановить этот подводный дрон. Боеголовка на нем мощностью до 100 мегатонн. Взрыв этой термоядерной торпеды у берегов Британии поднимет гигантскую волну, цунами высотой до 500 метров.
You do know, I did always say that the surfing in Britain wasn't.
Well, I was just thinking there'd be some mad Geordie trying to surf that or something, wouldn't there?
On a shopping trolley.
Yeah.
Шквал является еще и носителем экстремальных доз радиации. Пройдя над британскими островами, он превратит то, что от них, может быть, еще и останется, в радиоактивную пустыню, надолго непригодную хоть для чего.
So,
yeah.
I mean,
the thing is, like, there was in the full video that, not that the debate was balanced, but there was one guy. I don't know if you saw it.
no.
I don't know if you saw the whole interview. It wasn't the whole, but like it was the full video is, I think, an 8-minute clip, and it's like imagine Good Morning Britain, but Russian talking about nuking the UK, right?
Yeah.
And there is one guy that says, but Britain has nukes themselves, so we're all gonna die. We'll all die.
Yeah.
But they turn around and go. Well, the stupid thing is, they turn around and say, "Well, we'll flatten Europe in 200 seconds. So 200 seconds is all it would take for us to fire. And what is it? What they're going to do? They're not going to be able to react. 200 seconds because they go, boom, all dead. They stupid. Britain's nuclear deterrent is in a submarine. So Britain gets nuked. You get nuked.
Yeah, yeah, and even in them 200 seconds, I'm sure they've got contingencies to go, oh, fuck it, we'll hit them back. Yeah. But in that 200 seconds, all right, you might nuke Europe. You think America are going to just sit there and go, okay, that's fine. You know, I'm sure like the rest of them are just going to go, yeah, fuck you. And then just
like, mate, we're all just trying to chill out, make some money, go on holiday.
Yeah, I want to go on holiday. I want to get one in.
Listen, I put it here now. I will drink Russian vodka again if he just chills out.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. AU vodka's expensive. It's not cheap. Yeah. Sorry, AU, if you want to sponsor us, AU vodka is the best. But yeah, I just don't know how it's going to fucking end. Like, somebody somewhere, please just take Putin out.
Well, speaking of taking somebody out, I'm sure there's plenty of people that wouldn't mind taking Amber Heard out. Mate, do you know what? I blame you, right? I was so happy to be blissfully unaware of what's going on, not interested. Like, I was like, no, I've seen it on YouTube, I've seen it on the net. Not interested. You're like, well, let's do a reacts to Amber Heard and Johnny Depp. And I was like, oh, okay. Every day I must spend 2-3 hours watching the trial recaps.
Oh, that's
I'm obsessed.
I'll have to stop.
I'm obsessed, mate.
I have to stop because I was just losing hours. And although I am, because I know Amber's now took to the stage. It's a stage.
Well, yeah. So for context, Johnny Depp the plaintiff, Johnny Depp in this case. See, I even know the lingo now. Yeah. Johnny Depp, the plaintiff, has just rested his case. And it's now for her to call on her witnesses to, I guess, put her side of the story across. So,
she sacked her PR team.
Yeah.
Because she looks like a dick already. She's come out of this, you know. But also, they've also asked to dismiss the case, haven't they?
Yeah, but I do think that's fairly common legal practice. But because I've been watching so much of this, so I watched one of the videos I watched was a lawyer who said that that's fairly common at this point, that they would ask for the case.
Really?
Yeah.
I know that they changed that because she was meant to come on Monday, wasn't she, or Tuesday?
She was supposed to be the first witness, and they've had to change it.
But they changed their tactics and their strategy.
Yeah. They're definitely on the back foot. I mean,
massively. And Johnny Depp has definitely got the public backing.
He has, and I definitely believe Johnny, but I suppose it's fair to say that all that's been heard is Johnny's side.
Yeah.
So far. So now it's for her to lay her opinion out. I think it's hard to argue with like the audio. Like, you know, we talked on this before with Mason Greenwood, right? It's hard to argue that he is innocent when you've seen or heard the audio.
Yeah. It's going to take a magic trick for her lawyer. Bearing in mind, her defense have been a shambles in their questioning of Johnny.
Yeah.
Like,
did you see it when he objected his own question?
Own question, yeah, hearsay objection. It's like,
they're like, it's just your question.
Yeah. And like, didn't they call hearsay when about him what role he was going to play in Pirates of the Caribbean 6?
Yeah.
And they were like hearsay. I think it's
no, it's really not. You've got 5 previous films.
Yeah. Pretty certain he is Captain Jack Sparrow. So yeah, it's just
it's not Eddie Murphy where he plays every character.
Yeah, but they were bitching to like, oh, you know, you've answered the question, we don't need to waste the court's time. And then they spend like 5 minutes searching for evidence and stuff and that, and they're just a fucking shame.
Do you know what it's not annoys me, but I just find ludicrous about the whole legal process. And like, so I'll say, Martin, what time did you have dinner today? Objection. Sustained. Okay. Martin, roughly what time did you have dinner today? It's like, that's fine. You still tell me the same answer. You just have to ask you slightly differently.
Yeah, it's just the whole thing. Like, but to put it bluntly, I think Amber Heard is a dick. Mm-hmm. A prize A shithead. Apologies, C word there, but I'm not sure if we'd get away with it. And
allegedly,
yeah. And I'm hoping that from everything that's come from it and stuff, I hope it does give us men a bit of credibility. Because we do get the short times. We do get hit with a shitty stick. We can get accused of all sorts of stuff. And it's hard, you know, people would have looked at Amber Heard and gone, oh, you're a girl. Oh, he's a man. He's guilty, you're innocent.
Yeah. And
it happens a lot.
And unfortunately, that's the way the world works.
Yeah, it happens a lot. And it needs to, you know, we need to.
And the worst part about all of that is that what she's done, I know we're making an assumption that she's wrong, but that's the narrative, right?
Yeah.
What she's done has made it harder for real victims.
Yes.
Of domestic abuse.
She's cried wolf, or perceived. Sorry, objection. She's perceived to have cried wolf, and if she's found to have cried wolf, it is gonna make it harder for women who are genuinely in trouble and who are genuinely and it shouldn't happen. Nobody should do anything.
I saw today the defense were, I think they presented. She's claiming that she's a victim of abuse, sexual, physical, and then it's like you brought him this knife, like as a big blade about this big, and it's like, if you're a victim of domestic abuse, why would you present somebody a knife?
You wouldn't, would you? Like, you know, and
imagine going out of an alcoholic and going, "Here, do you want this pint of beer?"
Just doesn't work, does it? It makes no sense.
No.
So, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. We've got a couple more weeks. I think what they were saying today is how they've played it's quite good, because actually by shifting her, what they can do is they'll put her on the stand Thursday, Friday, and then they break for, I don't know why, but they break for 9 days.
Because the judge, there's something to do with the judge.
Is it?
Yeah.
So they'll have 9 days of just her side of the story for people to just put out, and then that new PR team to be like, this is what she's done, this is how bad it is. So we'll see. But Amber Heard, that is a nice segue into the next person we want to talk about, because old Elon.
No connection at all, is there?
No connection at all. The world's richest man has decided enough is enough with Twitter. How good is it, right? When you go, do you know what? I'm sick of you. I'm just going to buy you and do what I want.
I'm fed up of you taking away freedom of speech.
Yeah.
I'm fed up of you guys dictating the narrative. So I'm going to buy you to change the narrative.
Yeah. It's like if I was I am a Man United fan, but if I was the world's richest man, I'd go, listen, Glazers, here's 4 billion. Fuck off.
Yeah.
And we'll run this club even further into the ground.
I was about to make a joke saying, like, I'm going to fuck it up more.
Oh, I'll be like that. I was going to say that meme, which probably a meme you've never seen either. But the dog at the computer going, I have no idea what I'm doing. That'd be me running Man United.
I have seen that meme because that's my life. But yeah, I mean, there are some bonuses about, I mean, you know, Elon's going to make the algorithm to Twitter public.
Yeah.
You know, so that removes any bias.
Yeah.
And what I do hope is that he uses his position now to help remove trolls.
Yes.
By making every account need to be verified.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I hope that's, you know, if one positive comes out of it.
Well, we talked about this on a virtual social years ago, but months ago, where we talked about how do you stop trolls online. It's like, we'll verify every account.
Yeah, because I can right this minute go and create an account right this minute now on Twitter and insult you.
Well, I could create an account in your name.
Yeah,
and go and insult. I could create an account in your name, go to your ex Hannah, and be like, babe, I want you back. I need you. Please come home.
Please do
and then
not.
She turns up at your door with her bags, like, and you're like on the wiser.
That was me shutting the door, not punching her, by the way. That was me. I don't want an Amber Heard case. But you know, it needs to.
I think it's
sliding your missus's DMs.
For people that are on the perceived right, I think this is a huge win. For the people on the left, it's such a loss because they just love to shut down debate.
Yeah, freedom of speech. He wants to give that power back to people.
Yes.
I mean, I hope he continually takes it away from Donald Trump. That might be beneficial for the world.
Yeah, see, now you sound like Pasquale. Why?
No, I'm joking. I have to admit, everybody gets the right to freedom of speech. Yeah. But you need to have freedom of speech and accountability.
Yeah. Well, Donald Trump says what Donald Trump says, and you can decide whether you're a fucking idiot or whether we think you should be the next president. You can you can decide, but by just shutting him up is just just like here in the UK. If anyone's listening to this in America, you probably have no idea what we're talking about. But Tommy Robinson, polarizing victim.
What, he's not the leader anymore, is he now, of the EDL?
No, he hasn't been for a long time, but he's still deplatformed on YouTube. In fact, by mentioning his name, this video might be removed. But that's the problem, right? Because Ricky Gervais says, isn't it? Just because you're offended doesn't mean you're right.
Yeah, I love it where Ricky Gervais talks about a tweet. He's like, I put a tweet out, and you read it, and you think it's about you, so you need to reply back to me. It's not about you, dickhead. Move on. And that's the problem. Like, having people being snowflakes and asking for programs and stuff to be removed. Like, if you don't like it.
Well, I know we're coming slightly off topic of thingy, but just quickly whilst we're talking about being deplatformed, the politician that looked at porn in Parliament, did you see that?
Yeah.
He looked at porn twice and he has to quit his job.
Yeah.
I mean, who doesn't look at porn?
Yeah, like, so what? Are
I mean,
these people not human?
Doggy porn, kiddie porn, midget porn.
Well, I mean, midget porn's allowed.
Midget porn. But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
As long as it was just busty babes.
Yeah. Sexy milfs and, you know.
Does it matter?
Yeah. Great, he looked at it. Like, how many? But the thing is, these people kicking off go, oh, all going home later on that night whilst their missus is in bed, knocking out on the sofa, knowing their missus is going to kick off.
Yeah.
Like, it's like.
You don't know if you caught this is won't be relevant to anybody listening, but I don't know if you saw the video that I posted on the Instagram. I was having the conversation with Kailia in the car about politics on the weekend. Did you see that, the story?
Yeah.
But we got onto that because I was saying how everybody's a hypocrite, because she was talking about how Boris, and it's a disgrace that he's been fined, and I was like, yeah, but everyone is a hypocrite, right? So everybody broke COVID rules.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah.
There is not a single. Show me somebody who didn't break at least one time. I'll show you a liar. Right.
Yeah.
Everybody broke the rules. So hypocrite. The other thing is, people talk about like taxes and stuff. It's like everyone goes, "Oh, tax the wealthy, tax the rich." It's like, "Oh, I'll give you 150 million today. Do you want to give away half of that to the poor?" Oh, no, not to me.
But this is the thing.
Yeah.
People are hypocrites. People will spout shit, but that's because they're not that person.
Doesn't affect them.
Yeah. You know, Rishi Sunak's wife. If everybody was in her position and could get away with that, they'd fucking do it. Because every plumber.
It's like the debate with Lewis Hamilton. Everyone was, "Oh, he's not a taxpayer here." It's like, well, one, he's out of the country nearly half the year anyway.
Yeah.
He doesn't live here. He lives in Switzerland. So if you could live in Switzerland and not pay tax in the UK, mate, you'd be gone.
Yeah. I mean, every plumber, every sparky, every plasterer, every tradie.
Yeah. Imagine you go, listen, I've got a thing here where legally you could pay no tax, but do you want to just do your bit for society?
Yeah. You know, what's that?
I mean, Martin,
we'll do it for 800 quid cash in hand.
I mean, Martin, how did you afford that grand piano paying tax? You know what I mean? You didn't pay tax, probably did.
OnlyFans. But you know what? You could do this job for cash in hand, 800 quid or £1,000 through the books.
Yeah.
800 quid. You know, you declared income on that, tax on that? No. Right. So you're doing the same. People are hypocrites. It's annoying when you. And to be fair, I'll be the same. I'm a hypocrite at times. We all are. But it's having that ability to know.
I've just learned recently that I just worry about what I'm doing. I don't worry about what anyone else is doing. I don't give a toss about what anybody else is doing. Boris has gone to party, so be it.
Right.
Like, why get worried about the way I look at it? Because Pass is super liberal, right? So he's like, he gets irate about Boris and that, and I'm like, mate, there's nothing you can do about it now, right? And if you don't like him, the majority of people don't like him, they can vote him out.
Yeah.
In the next election.
But
simple.
Did Boris going to that party affect Pass's life?
No. Mate, I say this to. Oh my God! Right, we're going way off topic here. But
yeah.
When Trump was in power and he came into the office, right, and he was booting off about Donald Trump. Oh, I said he's a disgrace. This, and I went, Pass. Why does it matter to you?
Yeah.
Like who the president of America is? Well, he's the president of the free world. It's like, but why does it matter to Pasquale in Manchester who the president of America is? Doesn't.
Yeah. Boris Johnson having a party didn't affect my life.
And for the record, right? Because I'm often accused of sympathising with Trump and Boris, and I think they're all idiots.
Yeah.
Equally, they're all idiots, and they're all the same. They're all exactly.
When everybody goes, well, if Labour were in, it'd have been. No, it wouldn't have done. They'd have just done other things and pissed other people off. Just
to pull you up on for one thing, it would be different if Labour would have won, because I don't know if you remember, but old Jeremy the fucking idiot Corbyn was telling us we should get rid of our nuclear weapons. That would have been a fucking good idea now, wouldn't it?
Would have gone down like a lead balloon. But but back to the Twitter thing. I am excited, like, you know, because we went massively off topic there. Like, it's good that he's giving it the freedom for people to have freedom of speech. Like I said, you know, and freedom of speech is massively important, but as long as it's accountable.
Yes. You
have to be accountable for what you say.
Yeah. But I think people get mistaken with free speech and hate speech. You can't openly call for somebody to be killed or send death threats. That's not
hate speech.
But if I say, do you know what? I think all judging by the evidence, a lot of Catholic priests are paedophiles. I shouldn't be banned.
No.
Having that opinion.
Yeah.
And I do. I was going to go with the Muslims, but I didn't want to get killed. So
because that's like, you know, on that note, then, or everybody that says the Earth's flat should be banned.
Yeah,
because there's evidence to prove it's not flat.
They fucking should, and they should be sent back to school.
They should. Fucking flat earthers, you dinlos. Get on a fucking plane.
Wait, we should do a reaction to some of those videos.
Yes. You know, get on a plane and look at the curvature of the Earth, you dinlo. You fucking idiot.
Well, you can't actually see that. Not that I'm actually sticking up for flat earthers, but you actually can't see the curvature of the Earth from 40,000 feet. Just saying.
Well, I've been to space.
Have you been up there with Elon?
Yeah, me and Elon are besties, man. We both went 2s up on Amber. I'm just glad I didn't get caught up on that case.
Yeah, well, you might be called to give evidence, mate.
Well, mate, disappeared.
Are you the baby daddy? Because I know that's a secret, who her baby daddy is.
I've had the snip. Safe.
But did you have the snip in 2020?
Yeah, I did actually. It was years ago.
Right, okay.
I am safe. So, but I disappeared. I did a massive disappearing act, which is maybe a good link into the last piece.
The last piece, yeah. So this month, actually yesterday.
Yes. No, today.
3rd, I think it was.
I thought it was Wednesday. Is today Wednesday?
The 3rd.
Oh, I thought it was Wednesday.
Hey, Siri. Where did Madeleine Mccann go missing?
There's the link.
3rd of May.
Oh, it was the 3rd of May, was it?
Yes. Yeah. So yesterday, or for anyone listening to this in 20 years' time, the 3rd of May, 2022 marks the 15th anniversary that Madeleine McCann's parents lost their child.
Don't allegedly anything. We're not in the courts in America. There's nobody going to be shouting objection.
I don't want a defamation case, mate.
Think of the views.
Yeah, well, look, no. All jokes aside, 15 years ago, Madeleine McCann went missing from her apartment in Praia de Luz and has never, ever been seen since. No, we've never talked about this, Martin.
No.
What do you think?
I think her parents were a bunch of dickheads. All right, who leaves kids? End of fucking story. Yeah, like who leaves their children in an apartment abroad to go and have fucking tapas? Like your parents, if you didn't want your children to be there, leave them at home with babysitters, family, friends. Not Ian Huntley, but you took them on holiday and you left them in their room so you could go and have fucking tapas and some red wine.
Yeah.
They should never be allowed to have children again.
Well, a normal person, social services would have gone, you're not fit parents.
Yeah. Fuck it. It annoys me. I've got 2 children. I shit myself if my daughter walks round the corner.
Yeah.
And I can't see her for fucking half a second. So my kids know. I'm like, oi! And they know.
Yeah.
Always, it's drilled into them. Always be in daddy's eyesight.
We took Leo to, it's called the Play Factor in Manchester at the weekend. It's like, honestly, it's huge. It's like an indoor play centre at the indoor ski place in Manchester. Massive. Well, it's massive. And he ran off in this thing, and like 5 minutes, you're like, where is he? I haven't seen it. I haven't seen him.
Scouring the floors for the net.
I can't actually go in to actually find him.
And then they're swinging on some frigging ball on a rope.
Yeah.
And that.
Yeah. But what do you have an opinion on actually what happened? I know we don't know, but do you have an opinion yourself on what actually happened?
My opinion is they drugged her. Fucked up drugging her. She died.
Yeah. They
disposed of said body somehow. I don't know how. I can't give you the, if I knew it. And said she was kidnapped to save face.
And that's not a controversial opinion. I think that's.
No.
I don't want to say fairly common, but I've heard that a lot. And
at the end of the day, these guys.
If I'm looking at the probability. It's probable. They're trying to cling to this new German fella at the moment. This was he's come out and said he's got an alibi and he's got a witness that says that he was not even in the bloody same town.
Yeah, personally, I don't know how these guys have earned millions out of this.
A lot of money.
Because a lot, and what winds me up is, touch wood, that somebody I know, their child goes missing, are they going to get the same treatment these guys have had?
Wait, because you said touch wood, somebody I know, child goes missing. I was like,
doesn't go missing. That's what I meant. Doesn't go missing. Did I say goes missing?
Yeah.
All right, doesn't go missing. But
touch wood, somebody I know's children
goes missing. No, I don't mean it. Someone's child goes missing. Children go missing all the time.
Anyone in mind them?
No, never.
No. It's just unfortunately, it's one of these things that we're never going to know unless on the deathbed one of them says, "Do you know what? Jerry did it."
The thing is, like she could still be alive.
Do you think
she could be?
So that would be accepting the theory that she was kidnapped, right?
Yeah, but there is a chance because nobody's been found. So whilst nobody has been found, you have to accept that there is a chance, a small chance. There's more chance of me dating Jennifer Aniston.
I have heard that she does watch the podcast, and
she does like a dad bod.
She's a big fan, mate.
Yeah. Dad bods are in until I piss her off and she calls me a fat prick. But there is a small chance that she's still alive, and she could be watching this podcast right now, not knowing that she's Madeleine McCann.
She's got that really distinct eye tick thing, though, hasn't she?
Yeah. It's easy. There's ways around all these things, isn't there?
I would bet everything I own that she's not alive.
Oh, mate, I don't think she's alive. Like I'm 95% in my belief that her parents drugged her and she's dead.
Yeah.
I have to think, what makes you go when you're on holiday, I'm going to leave my children alone? And how old was her brother?
The twins were one, weren't they?
How do I have to leave a 1-year-old, 2 1-year-olds alone? Because they all wake up.
But that's the other thing, if you were in the business of snatching children to, I don't know, keep or whatever, you take
one and leave one.
But you take the younger ones that won't remember anything.
Yeah.
Right? Not a 3-year-old. The 1-year-old will be easier to catch. What? Why'd you leave a 1-year-old anywhere? 2 of them.
Yeah. But like,
she'd be 18 now. Isn't that mental?
I've got a 7-year-old and a 9-year-old. All right. they still wake up,
Yeah.
go to the toilet, grab a drink.
Yeah.
My children, when they were 1, woke up all the time. My children, when they were 3.
Well, the theory of them being drugged started with the fact that when they were going through the room with the police and the searching for everything, the younger 2 didn't budge, did they?
No.
They were fast out. They were out, and the police said that she kept going to check on them to check if they were breathing.
But I mean, how old's Nardo?
He's 4 next week.
How often does he wake up in the night?
Every night, nearly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you know, if I was home and I was sitting in the garden, I'd still be worried about my children waking up, and I'd have a baby monitor.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
When
he plays in the garden now, I've got a back gate that's padlocked, and I have a camera. If I'm in the living room and he's in the garden, I often have my camera on the phone just so I know that no one's fucking climbing in the back garden just to steal him.
You're a parent like I am. What goes through your head that going and having tapas and some drinks with some friends is more important than staying in with your children? Like, I would be going, if it's that important, let's go and get tapas and bring it back to the apartment, and we'll chill at the apartment.
Well, the other thing was that didn't the hotel have a babysitting service?
Yeah.
So it's like, why wouldn't you just use the babysitting service?
Yeah. Like, it's mad, and then we're never going to get to the bottom of it. But the point of the matter is, Kate and Jerry McCann are pricks, and they should have had their other children taken off them. End of story. Amber Heard's a prick.
Sorry, just there. So apparently, doctors Kate and Jerry McCann decided not to employ a £10 an hour babysitter to look after Madeleine and the twins because they didn't want to leave the children with a stranger, but happily leave them on their own in a foreign country.
How did that work out for you, McCanns? How did that work
where
out?
You don't have direct view to the access of the apartment. No matter what you say about you can see the front door, you can't see the back, where they alleged that the person came through the window, yet there's no fingerprints other than hers on the window. It's all fucked, isn't it?
Yeah. Jerry and Kate McCann will face a sentence when they go to hell. Probably going to meet Amber Heard on the way down. But yeah, as a parent, it's my biggest fear.
Yeah.
You know, one of my biggest fears. And fuck my life. I don't have any words for them.
No.
Well, I do. It begins with a C and rhymes with grunt. Well,
look, this is our, like I said at the start, this is the first of our weekly, which will be live. If anyone's still here, which will be our live. Do hit the like and subscribe button. These will be live.
Comment in.
Yeah, so on Facebook, YouTube, you will be able to comment along, get involved, Martin's mum. We'll look forward to doing more of these as the week goes.
Right, what are you doing now? Because I'm going to have to go and watch the second half of...
Hopefully, I'm going to go and watch Madrid beat the Bitter Blues.
Yeah, I can back you on that one. And then in 20-odd days, the Mighty Reds will spank the Los Blancos.
Sorry, by the time this goes out tomorrow, Real Madrid have just beaten Man City to face Liverpool in the final of the Champions League.
25th of May.
28th, isn't it?
Or is it 28th now?
In fact, I know it's the 28th because I'm in Rome for that night.
Another holiday.
Another one, yeah.
I'll be in sunny Grantham.
Peace.
Peace out.